Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to Fix It Friday. Fix It Friday, today is a day when I go over certain things that I think can be improved, fixed, or whatever throughout the Krav Maga martial arts or MMA world. Today I'm not going to do any techniques. I'm going to talk about something I think is important. Something I went through it this week. A lot of my students go through it, and I'm sure you go through it too. And if you haven't gone through it, I'm sure at some point in time, unfortunately, you probably will. And that is injury. Injuries. Oh, injuries are the worst. And you're training, you're doing good, and then something happens and you get hurt. You hurt an arm, you hurt a leg, you hurt a back, something happens and you get hurt. So here's the problem, and I think I need to do a Fix It Friday on this because I am a victim of it myself. 3 things I think you have to do when you get injured, if you can. 3 things. The first thing is obvious, but it's probably the biggest thing and biggest problem and mistake that us practitioners, students, instructors all do. And that is you have to rest and recuperate. You have to rest and recuperate the injury. Oh man, it's the worst. It's so hard. You get hurt and you've been having a good little system going. You've been working hard. You've been consistent, and bam, you get an injury. And now you're like, man, I can work through it. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. But that's the worst thing you should do. What you need to do is rest the injury, because you may have an injury that you could probably recuperate in maybe a week, maybe 2. But if you continue to work out on that injury, that 1-week injury or 2-week injury ends up being a 1-month, 2-month, or even a endless injury. So you want to, 1, rest and recuperate the injury. Do your physical therapy, do what you have to do to recuperate. The second is your workout. You're gonna have to adjust your workout. I know sometimes you get injured and you're like, either it's all or nothing. But sometimes if you hurt your leg, that doesn't mean you can't do your chest. If you hurt your arms, that doesn't mean you can't work your legs. But let's talk about how to work out. I personally injured my arm, my left elbow. Now, back in the day, I injured my left rotator cuff. Now, I went back to the gym, but I'm still working on my right. I'm still working on my right. I'm still working on my right. 6 months later, my left healed and my right went out immediately because I had distributed all of the weight to one side of my body. So if your left arm is hurting, just avoid the top part of your body altogether. Work your legs. If your left leg is hurting, just avoid the bottom part of your body altogether. Work your upper body. Avoid the injured section of your body. You don't want to one side of your body to compensate, and then you end up with 2 injuries. So only work one portion of the body away from the injured portion if possible. And third, maybe you can't do this, some people can, but if you can, if it's within your means, then see a professional. Don't self-diagnose. I also do that all the time. Sometimes you have an injury and you think, oh, it's not that bad, and you self-diagnose, and then what happens after about 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or whatever, you finally go see a physician, a doctor, and they go, wow, I wish you had came to see me a few weeks ago. We may have been able to do this. We may have been able to do that. But unfortunately, you didn't, so now we have a more serious problem. So don't self-diagnose. Try to go see somebody and find out what is going on. Remember, we are practitioners. We are martial artists, boxers, wrestlers, jiu-jitsu practitioners, whatever. We are not doctors. Even doctors go see other doctors to find out what's wrong. So, number 1, to reiterate, you want to rest and recuperate an injury. Number 2, you want to stay away from the injured portion of the body. And number 3, seek a professional consultation, finding out what's wrong with you. All right, once again, guys, my name is DJ, giving you confidence during chaos and showing you respect. Oh! Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I got more. 10, 8. I got to push through. Let's go. Let's go.